Welcome to Ashley Plans and Saves. I'm Ashley, and today I'm going to share with you my, again, very late August budget overview slash mid-month review, seeing as it is, I think, August 12th when I'm filming this. So, I just was very unmotivated to film this when I got back from from visiting my family in Texas, because spending was happening that I really just wasn't planning for and just didn't want. But and also some weird things happened at work and weird things happened with our internet, whatever. So I'll start with my income, because that's, I guess, the best place to start. If you saw my July budget videos, you saw that I got paid $14.99 and some change in July because I changed my transit benefit. However, I got an email like the first week of August before I got paid saying that they made a mistake with filling out these transit things, and so it actually reverted back to my normal deduction for August, and then they ended up not even putting that money on my transit card, so I couldn't even buy Metro cards with the money that I had already set aside for it, or like the money that was taken from my account. So they're gonna send us a check with the money that wasn't put on the transit card or something like that. I don't know when it's gonna come, but I was really confused when I got that email because I didn't know what it meant, or I thought it wouldn't be really a problem because it was only $25 or $30. No, I think it was $50 that I set aside for the month, as opposed to my normal $130. But you guys, when I got paid on the 8th, it was like a full $25 less than I was expecting, because this is my normal pay, which that honestly didn't mess me up. A lot of other things messed me up, but this definitely didn't help. So anyway, I got $14.75.74, which is my normal base pay when I have my regular benefits during the school year. Whatever, that's what I got. I expect to get the same thing again next week on the 22nd. Rolling over from spending, I think I mentioned this at the end of my July overview or my July recap budget, but I thought $80 would be rolled over, but only $76.45 was left in my account before I got paid. I'm sure either I entered in a transaction incorrectly, or I just didn't account for some small $3 transaction. I can't imagine what that transaction was, but I tried to go through, I just couldn't figure it out. I'm not going to worry too much about it. And then the only other thing was $11.01 that I transferred from my Ebates account. I think they call it Rakuten or Rakuten or something like that, which is basically a cashback thing. I have a little extension on my Google Chrome where it'll let me know you can get 2% cash back if you buy something online. I don't really buy too much online, but apparently over the course of 3 or 4 months I got $11 worth of cash back, so I just transferred that into my account. So in total for the month of August, I have $3,038.94 expected for income, so I'll take it. Savings, good God, you guys, this is the spot that I was unhappy with. I did set aside $450 for my Roth IRA, and I did update the sinking fund aspect of it just so I can keep track of how much I have to continue to contribute to make the maximum of $6,000 for the year for contributions. So right now, by the end of August, I will have contributed $3,900, so that's right on track for me. Clothing sinking fund, I had to move some money around, so I didn't contribute anything to the sinking fund, but I have been buying a couple things online and one thing in stores. So right now it's at $12.57 that's left over. I transferred over. I noticed I have interest that accrues on my Ally bank account, or my Ally savings accounts, because it's a high yield interest account. Yeah, or high yield savings account, sorry. So there was about $32 in interest that I decided to put towards my clothing sinking fund, since I knew I was going to be buying some back to school, back to work stuff. So I bought a few different shirts at Shein, which is an online store. I'm skeptical. It hasn't come in yet. I've seen mixed reviews, but I saw some really nice shirts that fit my style for work. So I bought 5 different things, and also 5 different tops, and then a backpack that I'm not sure if I'll use for work or what. But I really always wanted a small black fake leather backpack for things. So maybe that'll be nice. I bought a dress and some socks at H&M, and then I bought some black booties and some black flats from Famous Footwear, because they were having a buy one get one half off sale plus 50% off. So that's awesome. That's pretty much that. I'm very happy with those purchases. I literally bought the shoes, or I guess today's August 13th. I bought the shoes today. I'm very excited. Family and gifts. I put in $15, but literally there's $0 left in there, and whatever. Lyft and Uber, I put in $15, but again, there's $0 left in there. And then my travel sinking fund, I put in $100, but now there's only $282 left in there. And that is all because of this transaction from Macy's. Let me tell you guys, I was not expecting this, but I went out to dinner with my mom, my cousin, my sister, and my other cousin, my older cousin, who just graduated from law school. He just took his bar about a couple weeks ago, and he's working in, I believe, the New York City's DA's office or something like that, or something along those lines. He's working for the city. And my mom offhandedly was like, "Oh, cousin, me and my sister Brittany, like, we should take you out and buy you a nice suit or buy you 2 nice suits because, you're starting a new job, you haven't getting paid yet, you're city employee, you're not going to make a lot of money." And I was like thinking to myself, well, I don't know how much suits cost, but maybe like $200-300, like, that'll be fine with me. You guys, number one, my sister couldn't go. She had like job interviews because she quit her job. So I'm like, number one, she doesn't have any money to be like buying someone else's suit. If anything, she's gonna be buying herself like interview clothes and things like that. My mom was working, so it was just me, my cousin, and his girlfriend who went shopping. And I was like, I really hope he doesn't pick out something expensive, because I'm just not the type of person who will say no. Like, he's my family. I want to do something nice for him, but let me tell you, we found 2 nice suits from Macy's that were still 40% off, and it was $791.93. When I saw the amount, I wanted to scream, because I just wasn't like that. My mindset wasn't there to be paying that much. I was literally thinking $200 to $300, maybe $350 if I want to feel fancy, but that was it. So when it came up that much, I was like, I put it on my credit card. I get cash back, so thank you for that, I guess. But I did have to spread it across different sinking funds because I just didn't have that much cash ready to go. So I took $428.51. I completely cleared out my fund money long term, and my fund money long term account basically just has money for my tax return earlier this year. I took $233.33 out of my travel sinking fund, cleared out my Lyft and Uber sinking fund that had about $50, and then cleared out my family and gift sinking fund that also had about $80. So that was able to cover it, but this is one of the reasons why I was just so unmotivated to film this August video, because I was like vaguely upset about this. I don't blame my cousin at all, because like my mom said, hey, pick out 2 suits and we'll buy them, and he picked out 2 suits and we bought them. But I was like so upset with my mom. I'm like, why would you volunteer me to buy something for someone? Especially something that can get so expensive. So I talked to her about it, and she was like, well, yeah, I didn't realize it would cost that much either. And she said she'll pay me back like $100 a month, and maybe I'll like we'll split it or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. This really just like, I was vaguely annoyed about that for a little while. I'm happy I had the money. I'm happy I had these sinking funds where I can pull this money from. And my cousin was really excited about the suits. Like, he's been in law school for so long. He has all this student debt, I'm sure. And he doesn't get paid until the end of September, because he doesn't start till like the very beginning of September. So, he needed suits to start working because he works in like the New York, whatever. Anyway, I'm happy I had the money. It's not that big of a deal, but it did like take a bit of rearranging. So that's why these sinking funds are pretty much empty or very low. Anyway, I digress. Down payment / personal savings sinking fund, it's still at $950. I'm happy I was able to keep this amount there. I know I've been like doing future budgets and like planning for next year with like new benefits, things like that, and how much I'll be saving, and it's definitely not enough, but I'm happy I did $950 now. So right now I have $7,000. Oh yeah, sorry, in my July video, I'm just thinking about this now, that number was incorrect. I think it was like $3,900 or $3,000 something that it said was in that fund. That's not correct, just because I don't think I did the funds correctly. But this is a number that I did check with my account, and by the end of August, once I get my second paycheck, it will be $7,683.68 of contributions, so I'm very happy about that. I also did update this with like a little bit of like, no, I don't think I updated with interest, whatever. But yeah, $950 is budgeted for that sinking fund, and that will be fine. Nothing for moving. I still have $3,500 in there. Emergency fund, like I said, I updated it with the interest I've earned, so now I have $9,086.27. And my fund money long term is at $0. I don't know. I'm happy about those Ariana Grande tickets, I guess. for my July video, but yeah, I don't have any more like fun money. I'll have to figure out something in my budget with that. Whatever. So my groceries. I think this should have been like $3.25 because I was planning for 5 weeks in August. Like 1 week that I pulled from my July budget, that's the $76 or so that was rolled over. But yeah, things did not shake out that way, just because this first week I was back, I was spending like I had no self-control on food, like literally only food. So I did have to like finagle that number down a lot, and just I've already pre-planned for the next like 2 to 3 weeks what I'm buying at the grocery store and how much it's going to cost, just so I can get this number as low as possible now, so I could plan out for the rest of everything else. But basically I budgeted $266.97 for groceries. And this is what I mentioned in my July video, where for some reason Uber was not working on my Visa gift card, and so I had to use my regular credit card. But then the next day I went to Trader Joe's and I bought about $48 worth of groceries, so I kind of just switched the two transactions into the different line items to kind of like make up for each other. And then like 3 days later I went grocery shopping again, and I spent $20 on like snacks and like freaking, what is it, pork buns from Trader Joe's. Ridiculous. And I don't think this is the same day. I think I entered the transactions on the same day, but like literally 2 days later I went again to Trader Joe's. Literally no self-control. I have no idea what I bought that like I needed, but I don't know. It was just so ridiculous. I was just buying so many snacks and like little things. I was eating so much because I was just home doing nothing all day. And I'm like, oh, I spelled Target wrong. I just didn't want to stay in my apartment for the whole day, so I would just like go to Trader Joe's and like find some stuff to buy because I wanted to get out of my apartment. Oh, you guys. Anyway, I reined it in. I definitely reined it in, and like around August 6th or August 5th, when I realized like how little money I had, and I had to redo this budget, I tightened it up. So I did do a regular Target run where I got I think a seasoning and toilet paper, like chili seasoning or something like that, and then regular Trader Joe's, where I just actually very clearly laid out a meal plan and a budget, and it was right on budget for me. I'm very happy about that. But that is that. So right now I have $116 left in my grocery budget. I'm going grocery shopping again in a couple days, and that budget is at $55. And then the next week is going to be $61. Like when I tell you guys it's tight, it is tight. And I even had to like go through my budget again for this week to maybe take out a couple of extra snacks or things that I actually maybe don't need, just because I need to do laundry this week and I don't have any cash at all. And like I have money set aside for my household sinking fund, but I literally have $55 in my account for groceries this week. That's the only cash I have until August 22nd. So I cut in a few things, and it should be okay where I can use my debit card to pay for my Trader Joe's groceries and then get like $5 cash back, just so I can go to laundry. If not, it's not the end of the world, but I'm fingers crossed that it works out that way, because it'll make life so much easier. But that's that. Eating out, oh my god. So this birthday dinner that I went to, where my mom pledged me to pay several $100s for my cousin's suit, my other cousin was turning 18, that's why we went, so me and my sister split that bill. I don't have a problem with that. And then me and my cousin the next day, when we were looking for his suits, we went to Five Guys and I just got like a milkshake because I already had lunch. So I spent a pretty penny, and I'm realistic with myself, and I know that me and my friend want to catch up sometime next week. So I did budget about $10 extra in the eating out budget, just so I have cash if we go to like Chipotle or something very like low key, because there's no other key that I can afford right now. But eating out is at $83.24 for the month. We'll see. I don't know, you guys. Household is at $14.80 for the entire month. Target, I spent, oh wait, no. I think I said in groceries I spent like toilet paper and stuff like that at Target. I don't know. I bought something. I bought that chili seasoning and like I'm sure some other food. But I also split that transaction and I spent $9.80 at Target on batteries. Oh my god, those batteries were so expensive. Oh my god, batteries. Yeah, it was batteries. Because my little remote for my TV wasn't working because the batteries were out. And then the next day my roommate's like, yeah, we have batteries at work. I could have gotten some for you, and I was so pissed off because they only had really big packs of like 10 or 12 batteries and I needed 2. This is the reason why I didn't want to film this August haul or this August video, because I'm just like really pissed off about a lot of this stuff, or really like vaguely annoyed, like very low-key annoyed by a lot of these transactions, but whatever. I set aside $5 because I know I'll need something in the second half of the month, so that's there for whatever small, I hope small thing I need. Miscellaneous is $32, and that's just freaking, oh my god. Because there's no money on my transit card, but I need money to take the subway, I have to take it out of my own budget, and then, I mean, when I get the check from the commuter benefits company, I mean, that'll be helpful, but for now I have to cash flow, like paying for MetroCard swipes, so that's annoying. And I don't know what this Target thing is. I couldn't, maybe it's on here. This is very early on in August. I don't know what I bought. Trash bags or something. Oh, batteries and TV, but I put batteries. I don't, listen y'all, I don't know. It says etc. I don't know what that is. I'm not worried about it though. It'll be fine. That's that. Nothing in my fun money short term. I'm contemplating taking out this $19 and just putting that towards like paying for any more MetroCard swipes that I need before the next like cycle of wage like transit benefits hits, which is August 19th, and that'll be money I use to buy my MetroCard for September, for like the beginning of professional development, which is the last week of August. So I may just clean this out so I can use that money for, you know, the next 2 weeks of MetroCard swipes, and then when I get the refund check from the transit commuter benefit card thing, I'll just put that back into my fun money short term, so like I'll have some fun money. We'll see what happens with that. Visa gift card, I did clear it out. I just didn't want to walk around with $15 on a card, so I did like a partial payment for my phone bill for $15.50, and then that helped decrease the overall amount of the bill. So that's my spending. This is very long-winded. I'm sure this video is getting way too long already. I'll try to breeze through the rest. Rent, $900. Oh my god. Electricity, oh my god, you guys. So, I guess I can't breeze through. Internet, this is ridiculous. The people that moved in right next to us, it's a 2-unit building that me and my roommate live in. So we're both on the second floor, technically, because we live above a shop. The people that moved in next door, they accidentally, when they were trying to get their internet set up, they accidentally just canceled our service because they put the wrong apartment number, or like they set the wrong apartment number, or like they set it, I don't know, whatever happened. But I get a notification on my email that my internet has been just canceled, and I owe like $180 or something like that for like the modem and router that were not returned. And I'm like, what is happening? So I checked my account, and it only charged me $20 for the month, as opposed to like $56, which I usually pay for internet. After several days of going back and forth with Optimum and talking to very unhelpful people, and then finally some very helpful people, we were able to get it fixed, and we did like an apartment change, like a room number, an address change that clarified our apartment as opposed to the other apartment, so that wouldn't happen again. And yeah, they didn't say anything about charging us back for like the extra $30 for the month, because our service wasn't really interrupted. It was kind of crappy for a little while, but like we still had internet, so I didn't ask them about having to pay them back, but they had to set up a new like online account for us with a new account number because they changed the address, and I don't get to see the billing statement for the next month until the 15th of August, because it's just not ready until the 15th. So fingers crossed it's the same exact price. There's no like additional $30 charge in there because to make up for August. But listen, because of that, I paid slightly more for electricity than I anticipated, but I mean, I did end up saving like $17 total because we paid less for internet, so I can't complain. So electricity was $64.05. Also, me and my roommate had a big meltdown when we saw our Con Ed bill, because instead of charging us like way back in like April or something like that, we looked at our Con Ed bill, and they were charging us like 11 point something cents per kilowatt hour for like it wasn't the usage, but it was the like the money, what they charge you to like provide you the service, like whatever that costs. I don't know their operating costs, but they charge like 11 point something cents per kilowatt hour, which is ridiculous. We were really annoyed by that because the usage is only like 7.5 cents per kilowatt hour, but whatever. We checked our bill. It was 13 point something cents, 2 whole cents more per kilowatt hour, which, I mean, if we're using, and I don't know, it was just annoying. And then I looked at my parents and it was only 12 point something cents. Well, I don't know. We were just really pissed off about that. That's something else we have issues with. We live in a very, I guess, expensive neighborhood because even though my parents still live in New York City, their Con Ed bill was charged at a cheaper rate than ours was. But whatever. Phone bill, since, you know, I pay $15.50 on my Visa gift card, I only expect to pay $24.50 at the end of the month when that bill is due. Netflix, $12.99, nothing changed there. Spotify, $9.99, nothing changed there. That's all fine. We've made it to the end. Rolling over, I still plan to roll over $80 for the first week of September because I don't get paid until maybe the 6th or something like that. Or something like that. I don't know what it is. But I'll have an extra week there. So that long-winded explanation of all of this like debauchery in my August budget hopefully explains why I just was so unmotivated to film this, because whatever. Whatever. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will do a August budget recap. Hopefully all this stuff shakes out. Maybe even by the end of August I'll get that refund check from my commuter benefits card place. And if you're interested in watching that video, please subscribe so you're notified when I post it, because I will post it. And if you like this video, please consider giving it a like. And yeah, that's all I really have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, everyone.